What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Marvel Superhero Standard video. Today we're going to have a look at the deck list that I ended up getting Mythic with this season, my new brew, Mono Blue Namor. Now, this is very similar to the Spell Elemental deck list, but instead of having Thunderflux in the main, we're working with Namor. Namor is a 3-mana 4-toughness creature with flying, and its power is equal to the number of Merfolk you control. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with one or more blue mana symbols in its mana cost, create that many 1/1 blue Merfolk creature tokens. Now, I've made a video on Namor before, and it remains true. What makes Namor so great is that it takes away the weakness that you would normally face in the Spell Elemental deck list, where the graveyard is super important because of cards like Eddimer Crab being discounted if you do that. And if Eddimer Crab is discounted, so is Thunderflux. Eddimer Crab was that 7-mana 5/5 crab with flash, was once to cast for each instant sorcery card in your graveyard. Creature enters tapped if it's not your turn, and when it enters tapped with 2 target creatures. We'll still play in that, but because we have Namor as a new primary win con, the graveyard isn't that important to us. We are completely fine if our opponent has a Rest in Peace in play. So we have a ton of cheap instants and sorceries to flood the battlefield Merfolk and make Namor incredibly strong. You got your Ops, you got your Sleight of Hands. There's also a really cool counterspell that has sweet synergy with Namor, that's Get Out. For 2 blue pips as an instant speed spell, you can choose one, a counter target creature or enchantment spell, or return 1 or 2 target creatures and or enchantments you own to your hand. Now, because this is blue pips, with Namor, you end up making 2 Merfolk, which is really sweet. Now, we are playing a Mono Blue Tempo deck list, so our primary interaction is counter magic. We have a lot of those. So alongside the Get Out, we also have 3 copies of 3 Steps Ahead and 3 copies of Spider Sense. These cards are also going to do a great job at protecting Namor as well. There's also 4 copies of Bounce Off in this deck list. This is not only great to hold off our opponent's threats, but also as a way to protect Namor. If somebody's trying to fire off removal, we can pick him up, replay him on a later turn. But Bounce Off is obviously also fantastic on cards like Eddimer Crab to pick it up and replay it on a later turn as well. Now, we are in Mono Blue, so I'm absolutely still playing 3 copies of Illuge the Shoreless Sea. 4 mana, Illuge's power and toughness are each equal to the number of islands you control. Whenever Illuge ends or attacks with a flood counter on target land, it's an island in addition to its other types for as long as it has a flood counter on it. The first instant and sorcery spell you cast each turn goes blue as a cast for each land you control with a flood counter on it. So Illuge is literally a way for us to cast free spells. Fantastic mono blue payoff, and I just really love this card. And it's also an elemental, which can help you get to the Thunderflux as well, because we are working with that. There's 3 Thunderflux into the sideboard, so it's a sideboard strategy. You can bring in the Thunderflux when you are in a matchup where your opponent has a big board presence. And then you can work with that elemental massive bounce strategy. You can take out a copy of Namor to do so. You will see it in the gameplay, how I'm sideboarding it. So then let me show you guys the record I ended up having with this deck list. I went undefeated to Mythic in the sprint 6-0. I went all the way from Diamond Tier 2, also Mythic 550. My total record for the deck list is 15-5. So let's dive into the gameplay so you can check it out for yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Seems good. Good amount of cantrips and all that. Sleight of Hand. 3 steps. Lord of Lantes. Yeah. Could be. Oh, easy bounce up on the land and bully them. I mean, I guess I could fire it off now as well already, so. Whee! There you go. Whee! And maybe just fire off Sleight of Hand here. What do we need? Billion! I'll always take Billion. It's especially painful because the cottage comes and play tapped, so they suffer. I'm just gonna hold on to the rest here. And holy Annex. Shout out to Get Out, Counter that. Badger. I don't mind hoarding 3 steps ahead, to be honest. I also don't mind a land, of course, but screw it. I'll get some more. Alright. Mike with 215 stream streak. Thank you. Okay. Gotta keep it going. Star charts. could do star charts and then 3 steps as well, but Clubhouse is open. Nah, it's true. Thank you, Mike. Just gonna hold on for now. Maybe they have a card that's like kind of mid or whatever, and we don't want to major more. I mean, they're probably going to use that mana immediately. Definitely feeling that. Isn't Meredith my counter? 3/4 buys back the spells, isn't it? I guess so. Yeah, maybe losing our shit over there. We mean losing our little mind. Yeah, no, it's true. White Worm, 215 stream streak, thank you. Alright. 2 molds, I guess, they're out, right? Because now they're just sitting on removal, I'm sure. Chad. Chad has been found. I am probably okay with Chad. Yeah, this is where they're just sitting on removal. They're like, well, my whole hand is removal, so I may as well do something. Sure. Chad has entered the chat. Yeah. Removal for Chad as well. Yes. No? Not yet. Damn, dude. I kind of like desperately need like an Eddie Mercrab or something, because you're making it really hard on me right now. I don't want to lose the 2 Badgermole cubs like attacking me. Looks like I am though. This is really fucked up. What? Actually getting soloed by 2 badgers. Roll I fear. I know, like the crabs are just like AFK. Life's a resource though. We'll get through it. I wonder if I let that resolve and use it to close the game out. I think I do. I think I have to fire off star charts before to find an Eddie. I mean, it's not giving. Like, it's not giving. Where the Mercrabs at? Actually, wonder if I do this. I think without an Eddie Mercrab, I'm cooked. Like, I have to find one. Okay, thank everything for that, I guess. The rest. Yeah. Sure, whatever. Sure, thank you for the 15. At least they're not countering our shit. They're probably killing the crab, but they're not countering him. To be fair, if they're killing the crab, then they like misplayed hard because I'm holding up 3 steps. You have 1 black open. Like, did you duress the wrong card or what's the tea? Right, so let's think about that for a second, opponent. You're duressing star charts? When this is the only shit you have left. Now, why would we be doing this? Honestly. They have no other black mana open. Unless they still have black mana and another piece of removal, then I'll shut the hell up. But like, yeah. They had exactly all the cards they needed. Why did they... Yeah. They had everything they needed. They could have just duressed the counter. Probably fear to dig. It's pretty far. I mean, it's better to gamble on me not hitting it than just allowing me to have it, right? Like, you know, like, surely it is what it is. Or against Golgari mid-range. Payment sent. Yeah, payment went through. Flash freeze. Best targets for flash freeze. Gillian. I just wonder if Flash Freeze is better than like Spider Sense and something like that. Probably is. To just go for like a bit of a mix, I guess. Trail was a perfect kill spell too, because you can replay the crab if you bounce it in response. Nah, it's true. It's true. They had the perfect card, and like they were just like, well, I guess I don't then. I'm gonna go with Kuruk. I think the draw 2 was wrong there. If he had a Lenore else, he wouldn't have lethal. Oh, on my thing? I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Good point, Wayne. Good point. Yeah, you're right. Shouldn't have done that in hindsight, because they could have just had Lenore else. I felt like they would have maybe played it out at an earlier turn, but you're right. I could have just top decked it or whatever and tried to like bait me out, I guess. Always, these are always like the weird hands, because I'm like, I'm not sure if, I mean, it could get some value. Get out could get hit in Annex, which is nice, but the rest is kind of... I mean, they cannot draw into the Llanowar Elves because Annex draws on their end step. But... yeah, I should have just not done that. Then again, I could have also found a bounce, right? Like, we could have also drawn into a bounce or anything of the sort, so... I don't know. I think the correct play is to just, like, not necessarily draw there, you know, so... Get out, countered. I'm still somewhat determined to bounce this Llanowar Elves away. Just for the sake of doing it, but... screw it, I will. I mean, in previous turn, a reason why I wouldn't have played it. Yeah. Well, fuck you too, then. Shuffler. You not give me any lands? Alright, fuck you. Alright, fuck you too. This is tough. I think I'm gonna discard a Spidey Sense so I can get my Eddie Merc in a 2-mana range. Yeah, no, I think the correct thing is to just not unnecessarily draw the discard there, so. Shame, yeah, nice list. Shame if you got fucked up. Damn, dealing goes to 7 potentially. Ah. I think I can't fall behind further. I think I need to dig for a land, yeah. We file, like, I don't know if you were around. I think you may have been, but we almost got there at some point last time we played this deck list because of the Chad trigger, the Chad Merfolk, which like sped everything up. We had like a bunch of tokens on the battlefield. But yeah, they conceded before we did it. We were almost there. Yo, Thorin, I'm good. How are you? No uppies. No uppies. No. Well, definitely correct choice to be working with those flash freezes, but is bad news, this one. I'm gonna tap these guys. Hopefully, Uppies is forced to chump block if they want to protect the professor, but I think we're looking a bit awkward. I may actually board in Thunderflocks to... I feel like this game is too far gone already. Zori is a mono black, nice. I'm gonna give myself access to 2 Thunderflocks. I think it could work out. Go like this. No Lance. 0. That was around fair. It was fun. See you, anti-negative. Always a good time. Alien. My little ramp guy. Touching grass necessary before a full day of Mono Blue. I mean, I'm not planning on playing Mono Blue all day, but I did end up touching grass, so you know, I did do that. Really tricky. I want to develop Chad, but I also want to make sure I can counter an annex. The rest against Mono Blue is weird. Simple plan, 12 months. Thank you so much. Whole year. Balls are ass, man. At least counter that. But I swear it doesn't get a trigger because it's not a creature. 2 whole merfolk. I can always rely on fucking Chad to help me out, man. Woo! Maybe there's hope. I really want some like cheap spells. No. Best we can do is that, I guess. Whatever. That one. Ways to go. Yeah. So great with such like spells. I'm gonna play this banger here. 90% abs. Yeah, he's fucking buff. Uppies is kind of annoying, but not the worst thing right now. I don't really rely on the graveyard anyway. Because it makes a luge stronger. And Uppies. Not yet, right? You cannot grow yet. Maybe they tried. Maybe they thought they could combat trick me or something, but I fear it's not happening. But come on, Chad, you can do it. Oh, that's fair. Any flow states? Nah, not at the moment. I thought I played like 2 flow states in my list before, but Okay. I guess you made a threat. What are you gonna do with it, though? Wait. Damn, they're like kind of aggressive here, but I guess I get it. Easy win. Opponent really regretting not hitting my graveyard more there, huh? They had one mana open still. They could have hit a card and it couldn't have done it. If they actually took advantage of their uppies, they would have been fine. But they forgot. Like a small error fucked them up. That's such a shame. Here, I'll make the sanctuary an island. Here you go. Oh, that sucks to be them for real. They had like small miscalculation. Yeah, not optimally like playing, I guess. Ooh, diamond tier 1. All right, let's go up against the bestie. Got plateau today early. Kind of proud early this season. Nice. That's a great record. I'm gonna give them a wave. I'm gonna give them a. Land is fine. McQuay? Do I have that? I don't think I have a Quay. I would have. I guess it doesn't have to be a thing, right? It is absolutely serving cunt. This it does. Is giving. Pretty good to counter that. This is such a weird matchup. On one end, I want to bounce that, but I could also bounce the Ravenous Robot so I can just like hit them with Get Out. It's probably better. Okay, I guess they don't have a 1-drop artifact anyway, so that works out. They go crazy. It's not great. Belian Enjoyer, absolutely. Me and Belian till the bitter end. Hey, Assassin. Belian. The Mind Stone. He's good, Chad. Yeah, he is. Oh, goes the climb. Well, we're diamond 1 now, so we're making moves, but as you can see right now, the draws are mid as fuck. These draws are kind of awkward to me right now. Crazy to me that this deck somehow does better without Storm Chaser's talent. Yeah, cantrips, I guess. Thunderflock is her. It's true. It's true. Thunderflock absolutely is her. Synthesizer. Didn't expect that either. No, I didn't. Thought they were just like robots. Synthesizers like next level. Mix and match. Come on, man. We need something that gives, not whatever fuck this is right now. Bad draws. It's okay though. We'll get through it. Ah, hell nah. Ah, hell nah. Love me an artifact pile. My girl and Beelimer hanging off a cliff, catching me at my girl's funeral and tabbing, transforming into a land that taps for blue at the end step. It's true. It's true. My girl and a loser hanging off a cliff. Catch me at my girl's funeral, transforming her tombstone into an island on ETB. And attacking. Can't forget that. I don't mind making Beelian a little stronger here, so bouncing off on their turn, I guess. Yeah, if my girl and a loser hanging off a cliff catch me at my girl's funeral, attacking her coffin and turning it into an island. He hates synthesizer. It's just one of those cards that's just like frustrating. I don't know. I definitely understand the hate, you know, that can oh my lord. I'm gonna go counter plus draw to discard, I think. I mean, obviously I want to hold up Spider Sense too, but I don't think they have anything, so I'm gonna try it. Y'all hate seeing people have good things. No, not really. I just like Synthesizer is just one of those cards that just like snowballs so fast, so I think that can definitely give you an element of like, this is unfair, you know? Illusiono and Ball, I guess. Mr. Murkrab. I'll take it. That's a beautiful draw right there. Even Ultima and your Azorius. You're chilling. I don't think I'd classify myself as a synthesizer hater, but I can understand people being frustrated with it, you know. Ellen, we are so fucked. I think. What the fuck do I do? I can counter one, but that's not enough. Oh, this is an activated ability, so that's not gonna work. I went for something 4 power. I see. They went for the greedier route. Yeah, they went the greedier route for sure. I'm gonna play this banger right here because it's just such a mono blue vibe. So I was thinking that if the opponent just grabs like a 3-mana value piece or whatever, that I was just gonna go Agricola and look for another Eddie Merc or something like that, instead of like trying to counter the tokens. Because if they have one blocker, you still don't win. So I figured I would just dig with Agna and like try and see if I could find another Eddie Merc or like something like that. Or like a 3 steps to copy a crab. That was my plan there, instead of like using the trigger, but I guess holding it worked out with the synthesizer being sacked for the fire crystal, you know, so it was fine ultimately. I'm definitely going in with the annuls. I'm a bit confused. I mean, I could see them have red spells. They did have Ravenous Robots. They're like 4-color artifacts or something? See that, dude. I mean, I could also see Thunderflock. I mean, maybe it's a Thunderflock angle, honestly, because the Ravenous Robot is a bit weird to me. It's not like a true synthesizer pile. Green probably just for the ramp that the little guy provides. It's just kind of like free to play the Pollinator in these like 4-color, 3-color artifact decks, I guess. You can see Aetherize too, but eh. I think this is a good first like try, I guess, right here. I'm gonna keep that. Rim. Let me bluff a null real quick. Let me try it. This is cool, like little piece there. These are favorite islands. Not necessarily, but I like the thing that really boosts them for me is the fact that like you see the little chocobo like footprints, or like they're, I guess, like, yeah, I guess you see them like over it. They got like a foil effect, and I don't think there's any other land on Arena that has that effect. So I valued them. Why do you play Vacuum and Lantern? I use 2 Vacuums and 1 Lantern. Vacuums is always nice, but I do still want to give some of that diversity between like burst, like mass exile, and like single targeted exile, so. You like shiny things? Yeah, like the little foil effect I think is so cool, right? And I also love chocobos, as y'all know. I'm a chocobo lover. I still need to make a chocobo commander deck, but... License control. I would usually always gravitate towards Vacuum because I think it's better positioned right now in the format. The burst exiling is like good against Gavero, and that's why a lot of people played it, I guess, but I do want to fill up that yard. I don't know if I do 3 steps to draw the discard. It's a bit greedy, but I don't hate it with the backup cards that I have. Yeah, like I said, I opened I opened that really good like Choco. Dude, where is it? No. Where's my Vimpy picture? Oh my god, I'm like now I'm roping this opponent, which I feel like shit about. I mean, I'll do that. Where's my Vimpy pick? Fuck, where is it? I guess I'm just gonna take it. Definitely gonna fire off a null on that one. Dude, why can I not find my Wimpy picture? Oh, it's right here. Fine. So yeah, like, look, this is like the Wimpy pick. And that's my Choco Seeker of Paradise I opened out of the Christmas bundle or whatever. The holiday bundle. So I want to build around that one. Banger pick. I know, right? Like, picks that go hard. Yeah, and it's not the Surge, but it's like the track foil. Can you see the, like, the Chocobo track foil on that? You see it, right? So I was really proud of that one, opening that up. I definitely want to build a list around it. Yeah, right? So I feel like it's a sign. Yeah, you got it, Ryan. You got it. Anyway, meanwhile, this opponent clapped me with spring-loaded saw blades, sadly. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's my little Vimpy. Like I'd have to give Vimpy a little chocobo deck. Look at her. So this is literally her. She is a chocobo. It's a very small one. I'm just gonna have to get rid of some stuff here, I think. Maybe we hire an artist to paint over it and make his nose red like Wimpy. That'd be really cute. That'd be really cute. That's the dream. That's the dream. A real life chocobo. Dude, I don't know. I'll just fill up the yard. I'm kind of desperate right now. No. This is gonna be game over. Yeah, if that crab resolved, I think we would have been fine. This is game over though. Why not use elemental combo to return all in hand? What do you mean? That's what I tried. I don't have elementals right now. I tried to resolve Animer Crab, right? Which could just make this be 2 mana. But they countered it, or they killed it with the Saw Blades, so couldn't do much there. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I want to be an etherized gamer. I mean, perhaps I should be. It could buy me a turn, right? It could be a game changer, especially on the tokens. So, could be worth trying, I guess. Billion. I want to keep Billion. I wonder if Glen Ellender's answer is better than Spider Sense. I may try that instead. I mean, it makes the list a bit more expensive, but that... An old actual premium pickup right here. My goodness. Okay. Welcome to hard mode. We're gonna need Chad. We're gonna need Chad. I can at least work my way towards a luge, I guess. Iron Man plus Genji Fist is a nasty combo. Maybe I should play that too. Gene, I fear you're not worthy of getting countered, man. Springleaf Drum... not worthy either. It was kind of useless to play out cards like Sleight of Hand at the moment when they're just bullying me with the vacuum. Just hold on, I guess. Do it when it's free with a luge, maybe. Maestro decks with Thor. Yeah, I've seen that too. That seems pretty nice. Thor could be a... it feels like a very fun build around. That feels like a get out. I think. It's such a tricky matchup. Dang. It may be a luge. A luge. Free sleight of hand. Stories. That's such a bot. Let me put that in the queue for you. Yeah, turn 1 vacuum. Yep. Equals hard mode. Get him, Diva. Counter that shit. Beautiful. Big. Got him. Alright, Luge. Solo them. Show them that you're worthy of being in this list. Show them that you're worthy being played around. Ooh, losing a luge? I don't know, man. I really don't fuck with that. I fear... Can't do it. I can't do it. I can't lose a luge. She's the only thing we have. If you spam the shield companion, it goes flying. so, like, unbelievably lame. I'm sorry to the fans, but it's so lame. What a pet. I'm sorry. It's an actual 0 out of 10 pet, in my opinion, you know. There is no way we're getting etherized here, bro. What the fuck? I mean, I won't stand for that. I'm not getting etherized. I haven't etherized. Whoa, there can only be one etherized player around here, partner. Like, and it's me. Not around here, partner. Not around here. Yeah, the very rare etherized mirror. Yeah, I'm the only Giga Chad. Yeah, you can, Rosette. You can if you want to, of course. I'm not around here, partner. Maybe a Star Charge for 4. Chad is here. Alright, Chad. Such a banger, yeah. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. That is true. This town ain't big enough. Not around here, not around here. Damn, Illuge is gonna cast free star charts fully kicked. It's probably the most I've thrived with Illuge in a very long time, I would say. I can't remember the last time I had like 4 flood counters. Kinda gas. My graveyard is just like stacking up a little bit now though. I can get to Eddie. Dude, bro, totally works out. He's Chad. You always think you cut a luge during sideboarding where you're eating your words. I mean, the thing that makes this mono blue list like so fire is I think the fact that you have a luge and like Namor as ways to win, even if your opponent's shitting on your graveyard. Which is something that that list can't really replicate unless they're playing... Dude, what is happening right now? Can't really replicate unless they are playing, you know, Namor themselves or Chad. So I really value that a lot, you know? So, alright, GG, NRO Entertainment. I'm firing it. Looks pretty solid. What the hell? Sure. Ooh, this banger. Ooh, fellow sleight of hand gamer, but minus aura farming, so hopefully that gives me the RNG boost that I need. Gonna have to be Chad. Well, and if we're in an elemental mirror, I may actually want to luge here, but I'm gonna go with Chad. Dude, this is a mono blue mirror, no fucking way. Who's watching right now? Who of y'all is this? Amulet on Belian doesn't do shit, right? Honest question. If I pick Hydro Man here, like let's say Belian did something. If I put a Petrified Hamlet on Hydro Man, does my Belian still work? Like, how is that gonna work in the game? Does an arena just like recognize it as the same card, I guess? No, I just wonder if arena like does it properly or not. Very interesting. I don't think you can even select him since he's not a land. Yeah, you can't. But I was saying, just in case, like, if there's, like, any weird shit happening there with the Spider-Man cards and the non-Spider-Man cards, I guess. You never know. Kind of lame that they're like they're literally like probably have are watching or slash you know turned off the stream or playing my exact deck and I'm stuck in a mirror. Like bro. Give me a break, bruh. Least you can do when you snatch my list is not sabotage my run to Mythic. Sad. I don't fuck with that. Do I care? I guess I don't. Nah, I definitely don't want to concede. I mean, I'm assuming they just queued up by accident, but, you know. I would have rather played against a more exciting matchup. What do we think is going to happen here? Like, am I getting mogged? Like, I can get 3 merfolk. I guess I can believe them getting 4. Like, I'm just gonna let it go through. It's a bit weird to be like on the back burner in this matchup, but just the way it is. Harmonize with Chad. Want to get that discounted. Honestly, it's crazy. Probably just like this. I'm gonna put 1 extra spell on the yard there. Healing's putting in work. Healing is putting in the work, but it's more so like a play draw difference here as well. That's really messing things up. You just have to be a bit careful. We are ahead on lands at least, or at least we're trying to get there, so that helps us. I'm gonna have to expend my brain trying to get through this Mono Blue mirror. We have to be operating on a higher level of consciousness, I fear. See what a star charts does. What do we have? Bounce off? I don't hate. Bounce off on there, Chad? They have 4 cards in the yard. We got 4 cards in the yard. They have more spells, or Crab is more discounted. Okay. I'm gonna try and see if I can bounce his ass. Get back into the hand. Get out of here. Go somewhere else. I'm willing to fight over it too, because the more I fight over it, the more merfolk I make, the more my chat hits for. We kind of gotta balance this out, you know. I guess you make that. I will Spidey sense the Spidey sense. Oh my god, that sounds awesome, World Champ. Love that. You see chat is chatting right now? Chat's becoming a real chat at the moment, so... I feel like we're looking pretty solid here right now. We have chat, they don't. We can chum block Belian forever. I think opponent probably is supposed to like try to get breakthrough with the merfolk, but you know, I'm just gonna like not really fuck with that too much, so that's gonna have to be get out. They need flock. I mean, they're playing my list, so they're not gonna have it. Got bad news for them. Not there. Can do. Give Eddie Merc. Alright, clean game. Poor opponent. Well, there can only be one Chad among us. Chad favors his mother. Among Us? Oh my god, the mirror though. How the hell do I even begin to sideboard that? That is so fucked. Like, normally you wouldn't want center flock in the mirror. But I wonder if chat changes that. You know, I wonder if chat changes that dynamic. Maybe I give myself access to 2 flocks. Like, deadass, just the weirdest matchup ever. Yeah. Thinking about dropping some Winter Night Stories, dropping some ops, I guess. Just like thinning the list a little bit, because it is weird. Is bounce off mid? Well, bounce off does allow you to counter things that you otherwise wouldn't be able to counter, right? So like, or... I'm not sure if I need like all 4 of them, but like what you just saw, right, Ryan? Where like opponent was killing it with Namor, we bounced it, then countered it. Which otherwise, like, that does give you an opportunity to deal with some of our threats, but... You Sabred and Graveyard Hate in the mirror. I'm honestly not even sure how impactful Graveyard Hate is. Because it only shuts down 1 card, really. Like, it only shuts down Eddie Mercrab. So maybe I just only do 2 vacuums. But it would kind of be bad if opponent starts chaining Eddie Mercs and we can't if they have it, but... Oh, the mirror is so weird, man. I don't know. I could see Kurux too, to be honest. I don't know. It's very weird matchup. Okay. It's probably alright. The Chad mirror. I've never been in the Chad mirror either. This is baby's first Chad mirror as well. Hey, Jeskro. Opponent is mogging me with that Yargle op, though. That's a very nice card. I'm gonna play this banger. Chat. this tune of like this if you listen to this song, like this sound of the bells, it's from a fucking video game. I just cannot think of which one it is. Like, is it like fucking Bayonetta or something when you enter like an area? Like, but it sounds so familiar to me, like this like bell sound. I don't know. You watch House of the Dragon? You're... It's called Point Blank Kalila. It's like Final Fantasy or some shit. Like, I don't know. It sounds so familiar though. Oh my god, opponent had to exile to their own graveyard. Oof. I could try to swing with Belian, but I don't think it results into much. Kind of tough to, you know, bluff, I guess, in this position. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna just have to load up the first Bayonetta and I'm gonna recognize it. Belian! I think I may counter that, to be honest. I think Belian is the craziest thing, but... Oh, we can fight. We can fight over it if that's what you want to do. I'm not letting my shit be countered. Get out of here. Never a bad idea to load up Bayonetta. I love that game so much. We should absolutely do it. Like, I used to stream all the Bayonettas here before, so... Okay, we've got to start cooking. Oh, okay, bestie. No, come back. It's alright, it's alright. Yeah, it's, chat is mummy's boy. Alright, let's do this, guys. Final boss. Let's see what we can do. I like it. You versus the chat, this tells you not to worry about. True. What kind of name is this? Are they supposed to say Honda India? What? I'm confused. I already got a... Technically working with 3 lands right now. I think I don't mind a land here, low-key, though. Yo, Scotch! GG. Belian. I'm gonna put a stop here, and I'm gonna bounce at Lenore Elves, because I am that annoyed by it. Get out of here. Jello, 45 months, thank you. You need a copy of Namor comic art for your shirtless men thirst trap EDH. That's oddly specific, Roll Champ. I respect it. Oh. And airbending? Uh-oh. I guess we gotta get some stuff for that. Yeah, you can tap to add mana before it gets bounced, but because I bounced it in our upkeep, they can't do shit with it, really, so... This could get really tough. I could do... Yeah, we're gonna play some Biomedium Challenge. We'll definitely do some Kettlevan runs before, stream ends. Gotta get a little Kettlevan in, you know? For the nostalgia. But first Mythic, of course. Holy shit, Hex Magic Dock? Wow. Damn. That goes hard. Yeah. Oh shit, that goes really hard. My goodness. Wow. I'm a little shocked, not gonna lie. Do we bounce dock here? I'll probably slow some down a bit, right? Seems worth it. I don't have much better things to do. I mean, I could develop any merc, I guess, too. There's the exile doesn't, or like the exile stuff doesn't look too crazy. Is it just better to develop any merc instead? I don't hate the slowdown strategy though. Might do it, chat. Trying it. Must be Rhino. Yeah, like Battle Crier. Battle Crier with Hex Magic. That is a fucking cool idea, though. Not gonna lie, that's pretty sick. Now, the question is, can BDN solo them? How much do I need to fire off? 3 spells? Okay, you gotta give me a second. I was thinking about how I was gonna do that and if it was realistic, okay? Like, I didn't mean to rope you. What did I need to do? Star charts into 1 mana cantrips? Like, that was the only thing we could have done. But homie just conceded so fast. Like, give me a sec. God damn. I mean, I guess they thought my hand was a lot better than it was in actuality. But that's fine by me. I'm assuming Battle Crier or something. I'm gonna go with Flash Freezes. Is a null worth it? I think they only have Web Watch, so probably not. Spider Sense doesn't do a whole lot, but not useless. Flocking them? Probably, yeah. I'm trying to run it like this. I may Gamba. The 2 counter spells could be nice. Uh-oh. Turn 1 Llanowar Elves. The scariest thing. On the draw. With no ways to deal with it. What is that? Oh, the... So they're definitely Battle Crying it up. Opponent is very much a chef. I love to see it. We've run into so many like fun decks tonight, chat. Like, it's been a really pleasant 2 hours of gaming so far. Yeah, this card is like very problematic, so I guess I do counter it. It is worthy of a counter for sure, because that's the one that like ramps them up, draws some cards. Can't really do that. Rizzle is annoying, but like at least it's the warped version of it, so it shouldn't do too much crazy stuff. Yeah, I haven't really seen a lot of Jeskai. Not really annoying as at prowess. Like, we've been 2 hours of pleasant gaming is unacceptable. I don't know. It's been a good time so far. I had a good day. Hello, Ashley. My presence be known because I am watching it on the ladder. What's up, Aqua? How's the grind going? Still going with robots? Second Riddler, but I mean, I don't really care for countering Riddler. I mean, I guess opponent's desperate for lands. Like, that's why they keep warping them out and hoping for the best, but... I don't know, I need to find, like, better targets. Dock or something. Went undefeated to Diamond 1, then tilted back to Diamond 3. Ah, shit. Okay, I guess we're on even playing fields now. But I cannot fire off any creatures here. Sorry, Chad. You're gonna have to wait. X Magic. That's a very odd card to fire off here. And freeze it, I guess. Oh, seriously, the Scotch? Okay, we're getting into Rizzle range. Gotta get an island, though. Hardcast Rizzle range. Another Hex Magic. Oh, damn, they really want to fire that off. Then I really want to deny it. Sorry. This is why Mono Blue players get a bad rep. Doing whatever I can to fuck them up. Deny them the fun. Got a little aura up in here though. Chad? Yes. Not in this economy. Yo! Najee, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Appreciate you. Be tilted if I was the opponent. Yeah. Counter spells are honest work, you know what I mean? That's a counter for me, I think. Got another Rizzle though. Hopefully I can draw something. I can tap 2 land or else. They were tilt. Oh, they were mad. Chad, we got Mythic! Hey! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!